All right, welcome to episode 17 of Bazooka Kickboxing series, and today is about building combinations part 3, which is going to be punch to kick combinations. And because it's the beginning part of our combination series, what we're going to do is we're going to be alternating our hand combinations, ending with one of our lead hands rear kicks, or we're going to end with our rear hand lead kick. And that's why the episodes before were really breaking down the last part of these combinations. So we have our jab round kick or hook round kick. We have our right cross to kick, right cross to knee. So that's the end of our combination. So this series is going to be about using left, left combinations in order to set up your power kicks. The best way to do that, I'm going to bring Troy and we're going to start off on the pads. Okay, so one of the easiest ways to start with this type of punch to kick combinations is we're going to have Troy call different numbers. And at this point of the series, you should know how to properly throw every technique and how to end with the punch to kick combinations. So what Troy's going to do is if he calls 1, it's just going to mean 1 punch, follow kick, 2, 1, 2, follow left kick, 3 will be jab, cross, hook, kick, and he'll just call the numbers and I follow along with whatever number he calls.
1, 3, 4, 2, 1, 4, 3, 1, 2, 2, 1.
Instead of using our straight punches and our hooks in our combinations, you can change the punch. Here we're going to use more of our inside fighting, which is our hooks and our uppercuts.
1, 3, 2, 1, 3, 2, 1, 1, 3.
Okay, now we're going to do the same type of drilling, but we're going to replace the kick with some knees with Troy. So same kind of combination, same kind of calling out the numbers where Troy's going to follow. 1, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 3, 2, 3, 1, 1, 2, 2, 2, 3, 2, 1, 1. We have Troy using the wrecking ball. Troy's really good with his knees, so this is a bag we like to use. He's going to be mixing in his punch to knees or his punch to body kick. Everything is going to be alternating hands and alternating kicks. Everything punch to kick. One of the basics and most combinations that most people throw always end up being punch to kick. Okay, so traditional long bag, perfect for building combinations. Why? Because you can change levels. So you're going to see me when I'm using this long bags, I'll mix in low kicks, high kicks, body kicks, and I'm also going to change levels with my punches. I'm going to give you guys a little bit of a flow. Okay, Troy and I are going to do partner drills. If you saw the first half of this episode, we started with our lead hand to build in our punch to kick combinations. Now we're going to start with our rear hand. So Troy's going to start with his right hand, left kick, and we're going to just partner back and forth. Cross hook kick. Cross hook cross. Same series with the knees, cross knee. Cross hook knee. Cross hook cross. Okay, so that's just us drilling back and forth. You can put together any punch to kick or knee combination you like. Just focus on alternating hands while you're doing it. It's the easiest way of building combinations. Okay, we're going to discuss some common mistakes. The biggest common mistake is the individual strike that you're throwing. So if you're throwing any of the strikes wrong, it's going to throw off your combination. So make sure every strike in your combination is thrown with proper technique, proper elbow positioning, proper footwork. That'll help your combination a lot. The other thing is your hand position when you're throwing your combinations. A lot of times our hands can get all sloppy and we forget about our defense when we're striking. So make sure everything is in a nice tight position when you're throwing your combinations. The third mistake is your foot positioning. Make sure you're not too long in your stance all the time because it shows a lack of control in your footwork. Make sure you're always in control of your footwork. Try not to overstep. It's important you can also build in pauses. If you're throwing and your opponent's moving, you can pause, step, and attack. Try not to lengthen your stance too much because then you can't build in exits and you can't learn good footwork. The last mistake I'm going to discuss is not exiting after your combinations. A lot of times you throw your combinations and people stay there. That's good if you want to pressure fight and throw, into that grueling style of fighting, but I like adding exits into my combinations. So after the combinations, I build an exit, I create space, which is good for beginners because it builds in automatic defense with the footwork. There you go, episode 17, Building Combinations, part 3, which is punch to kick combinations. Remember, this is the beginning of building combinations. So we're working on alternating hands, left, right, left. Makes it easier to flow with your combinations. Make sure you mix in your left kick and your right kick off of your hands. And remember, make sure you throw everything with good technique. Next episode, 18, is going to be about using our kick first, then follow our punches, which is the next part of building combinations. Make sure you enjoy, like, subscribe, and keep spreading the word.